Hello everyone, and today I'm going to share a way to create a random code generator whenever you create a new terminal. So as you can see, I'm using Ubuntu here. Yeah, I'm using Ubuntu here, and as you can see, a random code is generated whenever I create a new terminal. Let me just, yeah, you see. Random code is generated whenever I create a new, whenever I open a new terminal. So there are many programs already available which helps you to create a new generate a new code whenever you open a terminal. There are programs like Fortune. As you can see, there are programs like Fortune which helps you generate a random code whenever you run that command. But I have used Fortune and a few, I think one or two other similar programs for code generators. But what I faced was, you see, the code generated here were not very appealing to me. Like they were not relevant to my thought process, and so I thought that why not create my own code generator so that I can generate codes which are relevant to me, which I understand and which I care about. So I created a simple script. As you can see, this is a simple Python script which I used to create this random code generator. So I'm just going to show you what happens. So as you can see, the output is here only. You can see what happens whenever I will start a new terminal. So a random code is generated, and those codes are stored here in the codes.json file. So you can easily change this. I keep on adding codes which I feel are useful for me. So you can just create a, so let's start from here. So this is a simple Python script. In the first line I've just declared the environment for the Python 3 that I have installed on my computer. So if I run here which Python 3, you can see user /bin/ Python 3. So that is what I've used here. Then I've imported JSON, because obviously we're using this JSON file to extract the codes and authors. Then I have the OS to access the file from the operating systems. I have random for generating a random number to get the code, and I have Unicode data. So this is the file name, actually the file location where it is stored. Let me show you. So yeah, so here in my idea projects folder, I have this personal settings config, and then I have codes here. So this is what I have mentioned here. This is the actual location for this. You can easily get this from here. Let me show you. Media projects, codes here. So this is the thing. This is the exact location that I've used here, and then after codes I've added the codes.json for the file location. So this is the actual file location for this JSON file. Then I open this file open this file name as file. If you know Python, this will be really easy for you. But if you want, you can create a similar script using bash or like any other scripting language if you want. I've used Python because it's really easy. So I open this file, and then I'm loading this JSON file. Then as you see here in the JSON file, this is the you have codes data, and codes data has a list of all the JSON objects which contain every JSON object contains a code and an author parameter. So I have used this code data here, codes data, to get all the codes data from the JSON file. Then I generated random index using the random function that we have imported here. Random randint 0 from len of data, and this is used to generate a random number from 0 to length of all the quotes -1. you can print it. I've just commented this out. And then this code gets the random index and then the code. So this gets a random code like this. Quote is stored in this variable, and then random index author is used to store the author of that particular code using the same index that we have generated randomly. So using the same random index, we get the code and its author, and we store it in variables quote and author, and then we print it. Like I have used the escape sequences to generate quotes. So as you can see, you have this double quotes here, starting and ending. For that I have used this escape sequences here to show the quote, and in the next line after a dash I display the author. So here after dashes in a couple of spaces I display the author. This is a simple script, and this uses this particular quotes.json file. You can structure this differently. You can structure this differently as you want. This is how I'm using it. It's really easy to add a new quote. For example, you just do this, copy that, and then this, you can change this to whatever you want. Okay, like new quote and new author. Simple. You can just save this and you can use this. You can keep on adding new quotes and new authors, and it will randomly get the index and generate this. So this is really simple, and if you can just try it, see. So now you might think that I have created this code, how I am using this in the terminal. So for that, if you go in your home directory, you must have a .bashrc file. If you're using the bash shell, you might be using other shells like cat shell, z shell, and other shells like that. You will have similar rc files like z, rc, or something else. I'm using bash shell, so I'm using this bash.rc. You may or may not have this file already, automatically generated, so you can just create a new file with the name .bashrc. And when you open this, so then this is my bashrc, and this your bashrc might be different than mine. So you just don't bother about all this. This is the thing that you need to have. So I'm exporting the path of that particular quotes folder. So as I've shown you, I have a quotes folder which contains the quotes.json and the run_code.py script. So you just need to give this location like idea, personal settings, config, and then quotes. So yeah, idea, projects, personal setting, configs, code, and then this path. So you are exporting this path, you're setting this environment. Like if you've used Windows, this is kind of setting an environment variable. So we have exported this path, and then use with this particular statement, what you can do is you can run the run_code.py file from anywhere in your system. So if I let me show you, run code.py, you can run it from anywhere you want. Now if I maybe if I comment this out and then save it, now when I try to run this, like run code.py, it gives me an error because it does not know from where I'm trying to run this. So if I go to that particular folder, let me just go there. Yeah, from here as you can see, we have the run code.py file. So here, from here we can run this easily. Run py, yeah, you can see you can run this easily from here. But for for if you want to run it from anywhere, you have to use this statement. So when I uncomment it, so yeah, now if I just launch a new terminal, yeah, now when I try to run this, see, it works. Yeah, this got the just now that I created this random new code, new author thing. Okay, so as you can see, we got this, we can run this, but we didn't get the code generated when we started the terminal. That is because we have commented this out, this run code py. What this does is, whenever you create a new terminal, a new bash shell is created, like a new bash shell starts running, and whenever new bash shell starts running, this file, this .bash rc file, is read by the bash shell. So like it reads all this all these lines and whatever is written there. So now I have commented this out, so it's not able to run this, not able to read this, therefore it's not running the run code.py file. Therefore we are not getting that code that we were getting earlier when we started the terminal. Now if I remove this, okay, now if we start a new terminal, you can see we get the code that we were getting earlier. So we have so now we have this code running, like if we start a new terminal, you can get a new code every time, and you can like run this as well if you want to get the new code. See, new code every time. Okay, so this is all we've got. This is a simple Python script, nothing very complex. I've created a Git repository for this. If you want, you can check this out. I will link this in the description below. So you get the codes.json file and the run underscore codes.py file. So this contains the codes. You can use my codes if you want, or else you can add your own codes. It's completely upon you. And this is the actual script. So I hope this was useful for you, and if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and do think about subscribing this channel if you want. So yeah, thank you, bye.